This is Paul, your dear son in the front lines, facing against the horde of enemies spawning from Britain and France. I write to you with conflicted feelings. First thing, I miss your good blueberry pies. They serve delicacies such as horse meat. Cat knows the way to roast horse flesh so that it's tender. It provides a certain exotic taste, which I probably won't have the luxury to ever taste again, since I'm a pinch. I face constant possibility of reunited with my friends in heaven, but since I don't have any gifts for them, it's better if I don't take the fateful journey. There are also no sunflowers like the ones you treasure at home on the battlefield. Only endless holes, corpses, and shrapnel of artillery shells littered all around. Occasionally, severed limbs decorate the endless sea of bodies as well. It's depressing that there are no sunflowers illuminating the battlefield with its vibrant color and sweet, bitter aroma. And suddenly, thoughts of girls, of flowery meadows, of white clouds suddenly come into my head. The sun isn't our regular companion anymore, and would be replaced by malicious smog at times. This smog fella is a wicked being, frequently taunting us with jeers, and sometimes one of us might lose it and confront the smog only to be laughed down. Then all they can do is sit in a corner and die of loneliness. Others sometimes laugh at them, only to choke out water and perish as well. As soldiers, we are trained to resist any temptations, so any deaths could only be their fault. I often also lament on the fact that we are the homes of a new kind of nemesis, Mr. Lice. Mr. Lice is very quiet, but also very annoying at times. He would tickle and bite us as a prank while we frown in irritation, unable to kick out the new guests. Suddenly we heat up a pan, and Mr. Lice is simply thrown into this little pan. Crack, and he's done for. I love playing with fire. Also, to mention, it's funny how I sometimes see angels descending from the heavens, singing beautiful pitches as they caress our weary army. At times, I half expected these angels to embrace me to heaven, only to find the comrade next to me gone in a puff of smoke. Lucky him. This playground gets boring many times, and I wish someone would just pick me up. After all, tug-of-war gets tedious and dull if you take part in it for several times per week. Now that all has been said, I really miss you, Mother. Sometimes at night, I would think of your voice, your blueberry pies, and your blueberry pies. I hope that I will see you again, in Berlin, and God forbid, anywhere else. Actually, maybe in heaven. Maybe heaven isn't such a bad place either. After all, it's where God Almighty lives. Peace, Mother. Sanction to heaven. P.S. If there are parts where no sense can be deciphered, then it's due to my losing sanity. For if I do not write with optimism, I fear that no intelligence would be etched with my mind. I am dead already, perhaps. Only my lifeless carcass remains as it's marched towards oblivion.